this season has been going honestly, like especially because I am like, what the fuck is also going on with the Jags? I'm like, god damn it. Like why do all wide receivers hate Trevor Lawrence? He's good, okay? Like, but the fucking thing. God damn it.
It's listen. I didn't watch for a couple of weeks, um, because I was losing track of time and everything, so I kept missing the time. Plus, two, you can't always see the game in your region, and so I would forget about their games a couple other times. Man, I said the record was like 1-4. I started peeling back on the games, and I forgot that since I'm in Chicago, I could have watched one of the games. They got massacred by the Bears, and I was like, man, it's just ridiculous. But
I
at
mean,
least the Texans are still good.
no,
I
no,
was hoping they'd still be good.
the Texans? You mean the Strouds?
Yeah, right, exactly, right. I
Like,
was
you
like,
mean that,
man.
right?
I said,
There's
what's the matter
no,
with my Jaguars?
there's no fucking Texans right now.
Ugh, the CJ Strouds.
Strouds
I
always,
never knew he was
always.
going to be that good. Never in a million years would have thought he was that good.
And,
But he was going to
and
be
you would
good, but not
never
that good.
and you would never think that Bryce Young would be would have such a terrible start of a career, right? Again, I blame the Panthers. I don't blame the boy. Okay, I'm
Sometimes
just
it's the coaching, and so you could be right because I've learned that over years of football. Look at Sam Darnold, like
amazing.
he,
Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how.
yeah.
Like I
Sometimes coaches pick quarterbacks that don't fit their system and think that since he is a quarterback, he'll work. It doesn't work like that all the time. Some guys
you
just
mean
don't naturally fit your system.
you're talking about the Broncos and Russell Wilson again?
Mm.
He was a mean bro. Man.
Thimber says that he heard some sus talks from you guys.
Some
Wait,
sus
wait, wait,
talk.
wait, 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 wait. You started. The show has started already. Seriously, and you haven't told us how
We've
dare
been
how dare. Shame on you. Okay,
we've been
I don't care.
live
I'm
for
out. Fuck,
5 minutes.
I don't
Five
care.
full
I'm out.
minutes.
Fuck. No, no, no,
You know,
no. Honestly,
whenever he
you
said,
should be ashamed of yourself. I'm out. Fuck. Couldn't resist. Couldn't resist, everybody.
Yeah, that's
he's
right.
like, I'm out and I'm back in.
The green room's not
Because I
very
remember how much I love you all.
it's not very interesting. They're just talking about
It's a,
football woes. That's
the
right.
green room's not green anymore. Oh
Woo!
man.
Hey, Vinny's on the way home, everybody. He'll be with us shortly when he gets home, unless
Then
he
the
gets home to a
Cowboys, the
bunch of
No.
Cowpokes
honeydews.
look so
What?
bad this year. The Cowpokes look horrible.
See, we're
Oh my
still
lord!
talking about
Don't talk
football.
about the cow. Don't fucking talking about the fucking Cowboys. Like I'm
I'm gonna have to
so
mute these guys.
ah.
Okay, now that these guys are muted, welcome to Game Set Live. It's been a whirlwind of the last couple weeks. Wife is doing pretty good. You both are muted in OBS right now, so yeah, positive. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the new guy. But anyway, look, we got some yummy trailers from today's October Xbox partner preview, and yeah, I was kind of happy about it, and you all aren't
Then you
muted
ended up
anymore.
being
You can
sad.
talk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, hey, I'm just gonna get right into it, Mr. Fabio. What have you been playing?
No,
How you been doing? What are you playing now? I know because you both are playing games.
I
What?
was. I just turned
That would be
off.
unprofessional if he was.
No, no, no. I am being true here. I was playing. I just turned off. But I was playing some Diablo 4, and right now I'm looking at the store.
Okay, well, be honest. You didn't turn it off because of the show. You turned it off because you're getting ready to eat dinner. That's what it is.
Um,
Not at all. It's because like I don't wanna miss the I don't wanna miss the story content from Diablo because like am I the only type of guy that plays games while listening to podcasts or listening to anything else besides the audio of the game. So like when it is a story-driven game or just a story-driven campaign or something like that, I prefer to not play those so I can listen to something else. And when I start playing them back again, I prefer to just listen to the audio. So like I could never continue my campaign on Diablo 4 while talking with you guys because I want to experience the full audio of it as well while listening to the
so I
story.
tried before with Twitter, put up a survey and asked people, "Am I the only one that plays music while playing the game?" And people are looking at me like I
Yeah.
had three heads, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess I am.
You're
And
Yeah.
Three
I,
heads?
I
you
can't
are
listen to the
strange.
game all day.
Oh,
Like
you got
for
exactly.
the
hit.
first
They
for the
fucking
first
sent to it.
few hours, maybe. Once I get used to the game and know that I'm not gonna miss anything with the sound of listening to music. But if I'm gonna miss certain things like footsteps or whatever, then I won't do it. But
Yeah.
if not
Uh,
the case, then no.
that's like
You have three
exactly
heads,
what I think
Bushido?
about the story.
What'd you say, Vincent?
You have three heads?
That's what people looked at me like. I, you know,
No,
Wow.
I mean, I mean,
Fucking-
I don't know. You wanna go see him so you can check it out to make sure of it.
Yeah.
he's so
It's the it's
ultra
it's the
curious.
it's the upper and lower one.
He,
Okay, I'll stop
he
that.
was he was like, "Hey, look, I'm just trying to find out."
Come on, my
He's
man.
definitely got two heads.
I need to. Come on, dude.
I
Hug
have
it
two
out. I
heads
need to
too,
know.
and the biggest one
Seriously.
isn't on my shoulders.
Ooh. So what are you playing?
Go ahead,
right now,
Ernesto.
Pablo?
Oh no, wait, that's your food.
You gonna eat, Ernesto? Is that what you just got finished saying?
Okay. So yeah, other than that, basically what I've been playing, I've
Ernesto
been playing.
Ronaldi.
Can I talk now, please?
Yeah. Oh,
I've been playing. I've been
like, I
playing.
was talking down low and everything.
I've been playing some Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria, some Halo Infinite. I got the DLC for Tekken 8, Heihachi Mishima. God damn it, I'm excited. Finally, I got my
Nice.
boy back. And
got Tekken
other
8,
than that,
brother?
Tekken 8 online. And other than that, I've been playing. I decided to go back, and I am continuing my adventure in Baldur's Gate 3. God damn it, what a good game. Jesus Christ. I wanna play Starfield, but like I wanna finish up some stuff first. Or like when I get the time to continue the campaign of Starfield so I can then play the DLC. Which I do have as well. And I am excited for it. But other than that, yeah, basically that's it. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
How much was
Alright.
Tekken for British, Brazilian?
1 million
AI.
heads.
Wait,
It was
wait,
a
wait.
million highs.
The game itself or the DLC that I just bought the
The
character?
game itself.
Ah, man, I bought it on sale actually. 170
500,000.
something. Oh yeah, thanks, Vinny. Like, what would I do if I didn't have you to talk about my own currency? Awesome.
Alright, I got you, brother.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
it's
care
just
what they say about you. I got you.
I don't wait. What do they say about me? Come on now.
You know what they say.
Do they? That I have three heads as well? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
So British AIs it's a million Brazilian AIs.
What?
What?
I don't know why he
I don't
what he
think
just
they
said.
have AIs in Britain. Just
But where he lives is a British colony, right? So it's a million Brazilian
no.
AIs.
Uh-uh.
AI
Oh,
hides.
Wow.
Bushido,
But
whatever
hey,
you did,
Bush-
I just wanna say you need to change the weed, okay? Either you
Bushido,
change the weed that you're
get a
using,
globe.
or you stop using that pipe. God damn it! Start using a new one.
Get a
Change the
map.
weed. Wow.
Get,
Like
oh.
Jesus Christ.
Bush,
Oh my God.
what have you
Jesus
been
H.
playing?
Christ.
What are you playing now? Are you seeing nurses here lately, or what you been doing for the last 2
No.
weeks, man?
Are you seeing
I
nurses?
wish.
Seriously?
I wish. No.
You prefer to go back
playing.
to the hospital?
I'm just playing FIFA. And the First Descent.
FIFA.
Yeah, what are you playing that trash for?
Whoa. Whoa. First of all,
Isn't
soccer is the
EA
world
football
sport.
Fabio's favorite game is FIFA.
You motherfucker. No,
Christian
it isn't.
Ronaldo.
I hate soccer, honestly. I'm sorry.
Why?
I shall be
It's a
a
world
heretic.
sport.
I am a
It's world
I
class.
am a Brazilian. Well, the world is wrong. I don't care. I'm a
Oh.
Brazilian and I don't like soccer. I'm sorry, everyone, for
What
anyone
should it be
that.
then? What should be the world sport then?
What? No, sorry, my phone got disconnected.
So what should be the world sport then?
American football, of course.
American football. Okay. I can't deny that either. So, okay.
Hey, y'all know what starts in 3 weeks? College
Um,
basketball.
Didn't it already
I
start?
only like college playing.
We are on the preseason, right?
We're playing basket.
No. College basketball games, the first games are on November 4th. Those are the exhibit.
No,
those are the. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why you talking about college basketball? I thought you were talking about the NBA. The NBA is already in the preseason.
No, college basketball.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. College basketball is better than the NBA.
I don't like men's college basketball because I don't. It's many guys come in and out. I'm not mad at them for getting a bag, but I miss the old
Yes,
days
you
where
are.
Hold on. What
Yes,
kind
No,
of
I'm
guys are you
not.
talking about, and what kind of bags are you talking about?
I'm talking about money. Getting the money and everything.
Oh,
It's
they
talking
are
about
getting
the
money
team.
now, though.
Of course.
They can get the money. I ain't not mad about that. I just would like to. I like to know the players again. And I don't know the players.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I haven't got used to the transfer portal. I haven't gotten used to it yet.
I got used to that really fast because it was always there. It just wasn't as used as it is now. But
yeah, I'm used to. I liked it when college teams had players that stayed all 4 years, and you really got to know them. And as seniors, you were rooting for them, and you're like, oh, that's in before it even goes in. Just don't get that anymore. It's like a new team every year.
Yeah. Now women's basketball, you get that. You get the same team. So I'm okay with women's basketball. I've always liked women's basketball, but I don't love it like I did. Men's. Men's is basketball.
You're just sexist.
Yes. Totally.
I mean,
you're just sexist. You like
He doesn't deny it. God damn it, Bushido. What's going on now?
Bushido's on his soapbox, man. He wants a ladies NFL. That's what he wants.
Well, we already have a ladies NFL. It's called the
Black football.
Stripper League.
WNBA.
It's called the Stripper League.
Oh, the Stripper League.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Okay, move on, Vinny. What have you been playing? Go on.
Yeah, Vinny, what have you been playing, brother?
I've been playing actually a shit ton of games. I've been playing
You don't care,
Shinsigami
Bob.
games?
yeah, I've been
I know you played the Shinsigami
Bombers.
games.
I've been playing Bombers, Cyberpunk. I've been playing
Cyberpunk.
Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk. It's like the Jet Set Radio spiritual successor.
Oh.
Been playing Space Marines 2, been playing Warhammer Dark Tide, been playing Metaphor ReFantasia. You guys should get that if you haven't already.
What to do?
and I just started Mech Warrior 5 Clans that just came out yesterday. So
Ooh. Now, are you playing that on your PC?
yes, I am. It's a little unoptimized though, so I think I might wait till a patch comes because you can't even turn motion blur off at the moment, which is
Wow.
So
kind of
are
insane.
you playing on PC Game Pass or on Steam?
PC Game Pass.
Oh, that's yeah. Games that hit PC
I just
Game Pass,
restopped.
they have optimization issues. It's sad.
Yeah, that's really bad. I don't know if it's like that on Steam, but it's like that on PC, Xbox app. So
Well, that sucks. Oh well. I mean,
Oh.
hopefully they get it fixed. Oh. Bobby.
Yeah, at least by the time I get over there.
KY Bobby has been playing nothing, but apparently Bushido thinks it's boring. Yeah, I saw that.
I know what you're talking about.
You saw me playing Days Gone, and then on Steam, and you went boring.
What?
Yeah,
What makes you think I would say such a thing about such a boring game? I said it again.
I mean, you're telling me that Bushido, Mr. Bushido, the professional, has decided to unprofessionally just call you out on such a boring ass
Dude,
game
he's
Days Gone?
slipping. He is slipping from that. He's falling from that pedestal.
Wow.
He is not the
As if I
professional
slipped
anymore.
on baby oil.
How dare you, Bushido?
I did it
How could
again.
How could you do this to us?
I don't
You
know.
were supposed to be the chosen one.
I wasn't supposed to join them.
Well,
You're right.
I don't remember anybody ever saying that Days Gone was a really long game, but I've got like 55 hours into it, and I'm only halfway through the story. I'm level 31, and I'm like, God, this game just keeps going and going and going, and I'm on like my 6th settlement.
Going and going.
Yeah.
And going.
Mm.
I never get tired of cutting down zombies. I'm sorry.
It is so boring. It's so easy to kill zombies. There's no tension in the game. Oh my god.
Everyone, for those that are listening to this testimony, you can donate right now so we can pay for some therapy to Bob so he can see the light and know that Days Gone is a boring ass game. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I mean, Bobby's got his own taste, but
Somebody help
I just.
me. I can't,
But it's
I can't seem
wrong.
to get
I'm
away
sorry.
from
He
it.
dropped on Baldur's Gate 3 because it's turn-based and he's playing Days Gone.
Which is not turn-based.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Right now, I'm trying to get my hot woman back in the story. That's right.
Yeah, hot mama.
Your hot mama. And I found
Mamacita.
I found her, and now I'm doing errands for her like a little errand boy. I'm her bitch. It's so sad.
It's just such a boring game.
Oh, shut up.
I wanted it to be good. I really did. I wanted it to, you know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
It cannot be
I
that
remember
bad.
since the remember
you
since
wouldn't
the
know
beginning you're saying
quality
it would be
gaming
bad.
if it came from PlayStation itself.
Yeah.
I can't believe you say something like that out loud.
Yep.
Wow.
Not even if PlayStation dropped it in your lap and made it wiggle. Would you
Yeah.
know?
If Sean Layden started twerking on you, you wouldn't even know it was greatness on you.
It's surely not. Oh man.
You know,
Okay,
lady can twerk.
against such facts, there are no arguments.
Yes.
Exactly. Fabio agrees.
That's right. Oh, so we got
What is it, Bob?
developer. We got a developer preview today. Have you all watched it?
Yes, I did at least. I was
Yeah.
about to say we did, but I have no idea about this too. But
Yes.
And
all right,
you
just
think?
okay-ish. Like
just ick, yeah. You don't know?
That was decent.
Uh,
I like that Xbox is giving these indie developers with a bigger budget platform.
I fucking love like the term this indie developers with bigger budgets. Like, god damn it.
yeah. So what I want to know is, they say it's a partner preview. So do they mean that these developers have actually partnered with Xbox, and that's the only place you're going to see these?
Some of them
games?
are coming.
No.
No, some of them are coming
seriously.
to Game Pass, is what they mean.
Oh, it is exactly like the same. You know the relationship between Xbox and Capcom? That's what they mean about a partnership. It doesn't mean that they are exclusive to Xbox, or doesn't mean that. It means that it's coming to the platform, and some of these games are coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, exclusive to Xbox would be a death sentence, not a partnership.
See, we got
Like,
another game from
other
Bloober
than-
Team coming. Yeah.
Yes, and it looks really good, but
Wait, we have a game from Bloober Team coming?
Yes.
yes,
we
we
do.
do.
The Medium
And
too?
we
The
shall
what?
not talk about that abomination.
It's called Silent Hill.
Yeah.
The
Or a Silent Hill, you talk too much.
That's right. Talk too much, Silent Hill.
Silent
Okay,
Hill
I'm sorry.
Emporium.
I'll shut up now. Like, I'm just talking up nonsense after nonsense. My bad.
Yeah,
everybody.
you should. Oh gosh. Let's
So any
see.
games you guys particular, Coach Eyes?
That space game, Cronus, or what was it called?
Chronos. Just Chronos.
Chronos. Yeah,
I-
that looks sick.
I actually got 3 games that caught my attention, and I think it looked really good. Let me just go to the Xbox channel here just so I can take a look at the names of it real quickly. Chronos, The New Dawn. Yes, I really enjoyed this one. Mouse, PI for Hire, which was that black and white cartoonish style game, like like
Oh,
Doom
yeah, that
meets
game was sick.
Cuphead. That game looked amazing in my opinion.
I don't know why that game
Uh,
never really caught my attention, but
I really also enjoy, like, as just a honorable mention, I really enjoy Mistfall Hunter because I really enjoy the fantasy medieval atmosphere, which I'm all down for, especially because like I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 and I'm way too addicted with RPG medieval fantasy, like swords, shields, magic. I'm really down for it. Makes me more and more excited for Avowed actually. And the new Yakuza, which has like the biggest name and the most ridiculous name ever, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Like, what the fuck could it do better?
hey, have you seen the the shot from the production of the new Yakuza series? The guy who's playing God, that's the one character whose name I always forget in Yakuza. But he looks just like him. You know, the guy with the eye patch.
All right, so let's
I-
start not at the top, but let's start with Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
That looked cool to me.
I liked the enemies. I love the artwork and just the really freaky shit they come up with the enemies in these Souls type games. It's just like something out of a freaking nightmare. Every one of them.
You need to talk with more passion, Bob. Like, it's not a bullshit. It's
What
Or
Chang?
something.
Fallen Feathers.
It's
What
Wu
Chang's
Chang.
Fallen
Oh.
Feathers? Floating to the ground.
like
I can say that because I'm Chinese.
incarnates
Yeah,
your
you
most
tell them.
accurate. Incarnate your most accurate Bruce Lee ever. Wu Chang or something like that.
What Chang?
No.
Fallen Feathers.
Wu Chang, Fallen Feather. You play
Oh,
game
You
now.
see?
Yeah, you play
Then you
game.
got it. And you got it. And now you need to talk with a ridiculous accent.
You play game now. Do it. You play
You play
Wu-Tang
game
Fallen
on
Feather.
your box.
On your
No
box.
no refunds.
No
I
refund.
hope you guys
Next-
enjoy getting
On next week's
I
show,
won't.
after we're canceled,
No, you no return. You tear plastic. I see. No.
but I think that game looks cool though. I liked somebody the other day had posted a I have to admit this was funny. They were saying that Xbox signed to get Wu Chang when they thought they were getting Black Myth Wukong, and so they got Wu Chang instead. I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. But the game looks cool to me though. I think it looks all right.
Now, see, what would have been really cool is if they had come out with a little, like a little jingle, a jingle that went, Wu-Chang, Wu-Chang, I got you all in check. Wu-Chang, Wu-Chang, I got you all in check.
Got you all in check.
My God.
I was having too much fun with this.
Way too much fun.
Oh man, but yeah, it did. It looked very interesting, and it is
Looks
coming
great.
to Game Pass on day one, so it won't cost you anything to try it out.
Yep.
Would it be bad if it was on Game Pass Game 2 on day 2 instead of day 1?
I mean, it kind of kills the vibes for Game Pass,
That's
right?
real.
Like, play it on Game
Yeah.
Pass on day 157. Like, fuck.
No, now they have
It's
to
cool.
stay play on Game Pass Ultimate because games won't come to day one on the Game Pass.
Yeah. That's right.
They're like, play it in 2 years on Game Pass.
Standard.
That's right. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
2 year on Game Pass. You play now. In 2 year.
Okay, now we are going to be canceled. Definitely.
Oh yeah, we're already
continue.
canceled.
Are we?
Yeah, no.
Why are we still recording?
You're
All right.
He said, "While we recorded."
Next up, Control gets a multiplayer game called FBC Firebreak.
Control? Seriously? It's from the Control universe?
It's made
Yeah.
by Remedy. It's in
Yeah,
the
but
Control
is it on the
universe.
Control universe? Is it seriously
Yes.
nice? I
Yeah,
have no
Yes.
idea, honestly.
Yes, the maps and the scenery and everything it looks like it's right out of Control.
You give me more control, you give me happiness. I am very, very happy with the idea of playing more
you like
control. I love
Control,
control.
but you don't like Days Gone?
Don't,
Yeah.
don't do me like that, Vinny. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
There's two different games. One's a
these-
quality game, and one's not.
Yeah, that's Days Gone.
It's right.
No, no.
Sony game, quality game,
no.
undisputed quality.
It-
I don't want to hear it.
What?
It is a quality game. Oh, if you listen closely, it's quality in the name. It's quality.
Trust me, folks. I know quality. No one
I know quality,
like I do.
just like China. China,
China wouldn't know quality if I hit him in the face.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
What about
You
the
guys are
Alan
going-
Wake 2 DLC?
Yes. Yes.
I can't believe they're already on their second DLC. I feel like the game came out yesterday.
Dude, they're on the set. When did the first one come out?
Right? I didn't even know there was a first one.
That they said the second DLC in the partner preview, like after the preview when they were talking about it, they said second DLC, which I'm still trying to remember what the first one was, if there was a first one.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody else did the same thing where there was the second DLC for the game, and I was like, wait, when was there a first DLC? And the same thing with Remnant from the Ashes, or Remnant, excuse me, Remnant 2. And in Remnant 2, there's a third DLC, or second. What's a third? Jeez. So anyway, it's a third DLC for the game. and it looks really freaking good. I mean, those guys just Gunfire just continues to put out really good games. But I'm off track again. Sorry.
That's all we do is
As
go off track,
always.
Bush.
Yeah,
As
no.
always.
All
I
we do
wouldn't
is
And
think
expect
I
about
try not to
less.
contribute to the chaos.
Okay. The first DLC was called Night Springs. The Night Springs DLC.
The Night Springs Walker.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, where you play as the nurse or the diner lady.
Yes. You take control of Rose Marigold.
Hey, wait, you guys ever watch the show From? Anybody ever watch that?
Yes.
That's what Alan Wake reminds me of. It's From.
Also watch the new Joker movie. Do not waste 2 hours of your life.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
Why have you watched that, Bob? Like,
Yeah, Bob.
are you really?
You could have been
are
watching
you
Penguin.
really? Are you really with that situation or have nothing
I
better
heard
to
Penguin
do
was good.
where you are subjecting yourself to this?
I really liked
Her
the first
Penguin
one.
was
I
really
thought it was a
good.
great origin story, and then the
Oh
second
yeah,
one.
it's amazing.
Yeah, the
The
first one.
second
Oh,
one-
yeah.
The second one
Not so
completely
much.
shit on it.
I mean,
Not so much.
what would you expect the moment that you knew that Lady Gaga was going to be there
Mm-hmm.
and it was going to be a musical? What
Yeah.
were you expecting?
I
Let's
went
be
into
honest
it.
now.
I went into it not knowing the bit about it being a musical.
Seriously? How?
Oh,
How? Okay,
Bobby.
I was out of the
Oh.
loop, I guess. I didn't know, but I found out real quick.
You were, I mean, you
Oh,
were out of
dear.
Twitter. That's what you were out of. God damn.
I guess.
Man.
But I know now, and that's 2 hours of my life that I can never get back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, somewhat good, wasn't it? It was a little good, wasn't it?
No.
Huh?
Well, wait,
Not
what are
even
we
a
talking
little.
about? Which game?
We're talking
Not
about
that game.
the Joker
Talking
2.
about the Joker
Oh,
movie.
what the fuck, Bob? You watched that?
Yeah. Look, he's all late to it.
It's just like, Bob, what the hell, my man? How dare you?
The
Yeah.
hell, Bob?
How could you
Well,
have
you got
done
him
this?
selling that gum in his mouth.
But
I'm
okay.
surprised at you, though.
Before
I
I
am.
watched it, though, I was
And
coming off an
disappointed.
extreme high from watching Smile.
So,
That
Smile
movie
or
was
Smile 2?
amazing.
You watched Joker 2, Bob. I don't know if I can take any recommendations.
Smile or Smile 2?
Smile 2 comes out
Okay, so-
tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow.
Well,
What about Romulus? What about Romulus? Is it out yet? I can't wait for that.
well,
To come out.
while you boys are discussing that, I'm gonna have my dinner. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, don't come back.
What? No, you don't.
Wait,
no,
what?
that's not your place.
It's not?
Know your role. You are the professional of Game Set Live.
Fine. Vizzy, why didn't you say it then?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't even played my Alan Wake yet because I've been waiting to go back home to play it, and I've been wanting to play it so badly. And I've been here for almost a year. It'll be a year next month.
You don't know what you're missing.
I know. Oh no, I do know what I'm missing. I played maybe 15 minutes of it, I think. I played a few minutes of it, but that was about it. I know I had to get ready to leave, so I was like, no, I'll wait till I come back, because I thought I was only going to be going for 6 months. And lo and behold, I was going for almost a year.
So
Sheesh.
the one game during the partner preview, the one that's on screen right now, the one with the retro graphics about the shadows,
Mm-hmm.
called Animal Well. It's available today on Game Pass.
Cool. Is it like
I
a
was-
fake
I
Animal
was-
Crossing?
No. It kind of reminds you of oh my goodness. I'm glad my kids aren't in here. They'd be crucifying me right now because I can't remember what the name of the game. Oh, what's the name of the game where you're what?
No.
Yeah, I can't remember. But the commentary that of the guy speaking during the trailer about, I mean, he must have said the word shadow or shadows, shadowy, just shadows, and like 200
Shadowy.
times. Yes,
Shadowy.
yes, it was. It was funny. I liked it. I'm not gonna play it, but I liked it. Mm-hmm.
He said I'm not gonna play it, but I liked it.
I don't mean it is in Game Pass right now. I don't know. No, not for me. I'd play Eden Zero before I'd play that. Yep.
Wow. Man, Bobby,
Eden Zero actually looked like it was your type of game, Bush.
It is. That's what I was getting ready to say. You just leave out quality games and play the slow guys games and just hope that they're good. I guess.
Well, like Days Gone, because Days Gone's good.
Days Gone is for the slow crowd.
State of Decay was slow too.
State of Decay is nowhere near slow. It was as slow as you wanted it to be, but it was fast and slow at the same time.
There you go.
I love State of Decay.
Eden Zero.
No.
It's a new kind of anime called manga.
Manga?
Is that from China?
Mango?
No, that's Japan. He said China. No, it's Japan.
You didn't catch on to the way I was saying manga? Is that from
China? Yeah, I caught on to the fact that you said.
There's a new sort of cartoon called manga. I don't know what it is, but my son Darren loves it. He watches 6 mangas all at the same time.
6 mangas all at the same time. I've been seeing this pretty popular. I'm the father of manga. If you ever, if anybody ever asks. Oh, come on! I thought about the same monster like.
What are you playing, Bush? Are you playing during the podcast?
Yes, he is.
What? Of course not.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm professional. Do you think I am?
Oh, not that professional.
I liked Wu Chang though. I thought it looks pretty good though. I'm really stuck on that game because I really thought it was cool, and I remember it from that meme though. I still think that meme was funny, but
Wu Chang got Bush in check.
Oh my God! He keeps doing it till we have no podcast left. Wu Chang Fallen Feather. It's gonna be better than Rise of the Ronin. It's gonna be better than Rise of the Ronin. And what's that other PlayStation game?
I felt bad for Rise of the Ronin. It didn't do that good, I think.
It's gonna be better than Fallen. What's the name of that other game? Interstellar Blade.
Stellar Blade. It's just Stellar Blade, not Interstellar Blade. That's a movie.
Interstellar Blade's a movie?
No, Interstellar is a movie. And it was actually a pretty good movie. Don't.
Somebody had put up a meme the other day saying which was better, Interstellar or another side, Dune 2. And he asked which one was better. And I said Dune 2. Dune 2 all day.
Hey, Thember has a good point. We're going to be calling before long. Wu Chang is going to be called the Wu Tang Clan.
There you go.
There you go, Crikey.
Yeah, okay. Crikey, mate.
I'm actually looking forward to playing the Wheel World. You get it?
Oh. No. You talking about the show that was on MTV?
Now I'm talking about the bicycle game that was shown during the partner preview today, called Wheel World. It's a play on words. They're calling it Wheel
I thought
World.
You had like a lift. You speed with a lift or something. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Wheel World.
It's
I
the
like.
Wheel World, New York.
I want to know what the story is behind the smoking skull that's riding on your bike, and yeah, I really do.
It looked
West
okay. It's
World.
another bike game. Yeah.
You Americans and your bikes.
Right? Okay, what about the legend of Babbo or Babu?
Babu? Oh, my sweet Babu.
The
Remember that?
legend of Babu.
Remember that? Remember that? KY. Remember that, Bobby? Sweet Babu.
My sweet Babu.
You remember that from the Peanut Gang?
I just
The
said I
the
remembered it, and then I
no, you
quoted
did.
it.
Yeah, but you just said the same thing I said, so it sounded like you didn't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure.
Come on now. You get to play as the kid's dog. Come on. It does. It looks
All right.
sick. It's on screen right now. Come on.
It's called The Legend of Babu.
That's what I said. The Legend of Babu.
I mean, I thought it looked cool. It looked like if Vinny lived on the island and he had like animal fur on and he was younger, that would be him.
Gonna look like a monkey.
No, it's Babu, not baboon. He's like a monkey.
You know, if PC gamers know that the real gem of this partner preview was seeing Phasmophobia is coming to console.
What's it called again?
It's called Phasmophobia.
Fast food phobia?
Phasmophobia.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought we shouldn't be phobia of anything.
It's an online co-op game, and it's officially coming to Xbox consoles on October 29th, 2 days before Halloween.
Game look like a Halloween game or something?
It's a psychological horror.
Yeah. I thought it looked cool. You know what it reminded me of? What's the name of that game that it's like tag inside a house? Neighborhood Stranger or Neighbors.
Hello
something Neighbor.
Hello Neighbor.
What's it called again?
Hello Neighbor.
Yeah. It reminds me of that. Except with more going with it.
Nope. Did anybody here play Subnautica? I tried it, but I couldn't.
Subnautica was a good game. It's not a great game, but it's a good game. Yeah.
Good enough for a sequel?
I mean, it's decent.
Yes, because you could improve on some things. That's what I need to see what the improvements are.
Was the first Subnautica, was it co-op? Because the new one's going to be co-op.
No. Why don't you ask Thember? Thember's right there.
He did. He says that he loved Subnautica.
See?
Absolutely loved it.
See?
Yeah.
I simply liked it very much. The new one looks, I'll put it this way. From what I've seen, which is, I don't know if it's gameplay or is it trailer based, because it's hard to tell right now, but the game looks interesting. I just need to get more of a suspenseful feeling of not dread, but survival. It didn't feel like it in the first one because it felt like an indie game. You know, it just was man, I'm really trying to put the words together for it. Like, I liked the game, but it just didn't grab me and hold me. You know, it got my attention, but it didn't grab me and hold me.
Vinny will hold you.
Vinny, will you hold me?
Yes, sir.
I'll hold you too.
Thank you.
We'll keep.
I only need one person older than me though.
Really?
You guys are gonna have to. I'll throw a fork in the middle, a bent fork in the middle, and you guys could fight for it. But I only need one of you.
I'm not. I'm not fighting. Yeah. I'm a lover, not a fighter, man.
But yeah, I liked it. It just didn't really show me anything in a trailer. I just need to see what you got going on for it. It's a very basic looking game. It's not bad that it's basic looking, but it's basic looking game and everything. But it's cool. I was kind of surprised it got a sequel, but it must have done well enough.
Thimber said it has a huge following. So apparently we're just.
I knew it had a following. I know it was huge.
We're just out of that loop, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I did like from what I saw from Mistfall Hunter, the official announcement trailer that they showed.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool. Very kind of it's like is it a Souls type game, or is it like
it looks like it looks more like a survival game.
I don't know. I mean, she ends up bringing that guy back to life in
Yeah,
the
but
trailer.
Yeah,
almost like she's got like the special power that they've been looking for, and definitely
it's just a trailer, so it's hard to tell because you're not showing gameplay. But it looks interesting though.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's I'm with Thimber. I think it's a Souls type game.
You think it's a Souls like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I got more of the
survival feeling from it.
Well, when I say survival, I don't mean like in a sense of true survival. I guess what I really do mean is like a Souls game, though, really. Because in the sense of survival games, you got to do things to eat and live and everything like that. And I'm sorry, what I mean is like a roguelike. But I don't think so. I think it's more like a Souls game. Graphically, it looks really good, though. I have to admit, I thought it looked really good. We don't get enough, or we have been getting a lot of Souls-like, so I'm cool with those. I love Souls games. Excuse me. I love Souls games, and I don't think we haven't got enough until we got Elden Ring. And since we got Elden Ring, we're starting to get a whole lot more, and I'm glad. I'm here for it.
We had a ton of Souls games before Elden Ring. It's just not good.
Yeah, they just did right. Exactly.
Fallen, looking at you.
Look, you know what's funny? I've heard some people say they didn't like it, and I heard some people loved it. It's like a weird thing with that, where some people really was like, it was all right. It was trash. And then, yeah, some people just freaking loved it. Like, it looked good, but I never played it, so.
It did not play good. I'll tell you that much.
It didn't play good, huh? Oh, I see.
Eternal Strands was another good looker from today's preview.
Returnal has a second game?
No, it's called Eternal Strands. It was announced for Steam, Game Pass, Series X and S, and PS5. Yep.
No, I don't remember that game.
That's the one where it said you can catch everything on fire. You can freeze everything. You can throw yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this time. Because I kept saying that it reminded me of a more serious version of, what's that Ubisoft game? With the gods and...
Rayman.
I said gods.
Well, Rayman could be a god.
No. What's going down, Mr. Wise?
He said Raymond.
Mr. Wise, young gamer.
Look, I don't care who you are. If you have detached hands from your body, I think you're a god. Just putting it out there, okay?
Good point. Good point. Good point.
You may not be the god, but you are a god, okay? So,
right. Right.
Quote Bill
What-
Murray
what's-
from Groundhog Day. I'm not saying I'm a god, the god. I'm just saying I'm a god. There you go.
I forgot that was his line. That was my movie too.
Groundhog Day
Denver,
is awesome.
Denver, what's the name of that game I'm thinking about with the Ubisoft and the gods from Zeus and everything like that,
okay.
and
Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Mortal Phoenix Rising. Yeah, it looks like a more
that-
serious version of Mortal Phoenix Rising.
Which game is this?
Eternal Strands.
Is that the one of the things that they announced over on the
Yeah,
Xbox thing today? Okay, I've not had a chance to watch it yet. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Take a look at it on YouTube. Looks pretty good. It just looks like and like I said, in my opinion, a more serious version of Phoenix Rising, which was Phoenix Rising. Even I have to admit, I looked at it the same way. Like, this game looked goofy. The game is all that. I was so addicted to the game. It was so much fun. And then I heard they were gonna have a sequel. Then they scrapped it,
Yep.
and I cursed Ubisoft for being the company that they are.
you know they always do that fucking. They always do that fucking thing, don't they? They always make a game and it's really good,
It's
and that's the one
really
game they
good.
fucking can't. They announce a sequel way before time, and then they fucking
Yep.
cancel it. You know?
and they can't get out of their own freaking way. And I'm like, how is it that you had that with that one? What's the other game? The one that they canceled recently that they had for like years of development, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
The first one was good. The first one was a good game. The sequel looked like it was going to be a AAA game, and it looked pretty good. And then they was like,
you
yeah,
know, they
like-
bit off more than they could fucking chew on that trailer. They pretty much promised everything and the kitchen sink in that game. There, I looked at those. When did the first preview of Beyond Good and Evil 2 came out? Like it was an E3. It was
years
like-
ago.
Like what was it? Like 2000 and
2016, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was before the generation popped off.
I was
What
still in
the-
high
This
school.
generation.
I was a senior in high school.
what
Were
they
you
showed-
really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're
But
like
you know-
30 now? Oof.
No, but check it out.
Oh,
What they showed in that trailer, it was really fucking impressive, but I was in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, that ain't fucking happening. There is no fucking way in 2016
The trailer.
they could
I
make
just
a
looked at the
game.
trailer as just a trailer. I figured the
No.
trailer was just a trailer. But
No,
But we
they
had
that
some
little
real-
monkey guy. You know, remember that monkey guy going in and talking to that little black market gambler or whatever, and he
mhm,
did some shit. Then he got jettisoned to a aircraft or like a spacecraft, and then like he was in the air of the city of the planet. Then they, went and went around there for a while. Then they went up into the atmosphere and went from planet to planet. And I'm like, yeah, this is not fucking happening in 2016.
remember when they did that with Prey too? The bounty hunter Prey.
yes. I will never forget the original trailer for Prey 2. Prey 2 looked like it was going to be amazing. And then they dumped it.
Are you that traumatized by it? Are you like, I still want that game? Is anyone
Enough
going to
money
bring
in
back
fact.
You still
Scalebound
want that
now?
game.
No, but check it out. Look at that trailer. Go, Bushido.
No, I just
watch,
won't forget. I just won't
watch
forget.
that. Watch that Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer now, and tell me, even now in 2024,
No.
is a game of that level even feasible? No.
No, I
How
knew
the
it was
fuck
just
were
a
they gonna make it
trailer.
in 2016?
Yeah, I knew it was just a trailer because they love to always companies will love to give you show you a little leg and take it away. They
Mhm.
always do that, and so I didn't expect that from that or a few other games like what's the game with Ghost of Tsushima. When I first saw that, I said that is definitely an ultra PC build. That is no way that is going to be on a console or on any other PC. And I knew that was no way that was going to be the case. And people were like, "Oh, the game looks the same." I'm like, "It did not look the same. Nowhere near the same."
Shout out
Especially
to
with
Red
the
Wolf
foot
and
guy.
Nurgate in the chat.
Red Wolfie,
Red
what's
Wolf.
going on, bro?
God damn. Okay. So what are you guys talking about? Like, I just came
Well,
back and like,
okay.
out of
We were talking about
nowhere,
why
there's
you're
a
di-
Wise
why you're-
Gamer here.
We're talking about why you prefer red dildos over purple ones.
Exactly.
I mean.
He said, "I'll answer that question once, and now you stuck me to it."
He likes the clear ones.
The see-through. Well, then you and Xbox got something in common. They like see-through plastic as well. So there you go.
I mean, you can fucking ask something for a friend once, and then everybody's just assuming that.
Okay, how many of y'all bought the Black Ops 6 controller?
That thing looks cool.
They just fucking announced it. What do you mean? Who bought it? You fucker.
The Elite controller.
You can buy that bitch on Design Lab.
Did you already buy that? Seriously?
Yes.
You bought the PlayStation 5 Pro. You bought the fucking controller.
Yes.
Are you living in an alley right now? What's going on? How are you keeping
I bought two Elite Series 2s. I bought the Black Ops 6 one and the clear one, the one I sent the picture of in the DMs. So.
Wow. You are just an addict.
I don't buy games anymore. Might as well buy the controller. That's what I'm saying, right?
Might as well buy the controller, might as well buy the console, might as well buy the entire fucking company. Microsoft, hear me out my proposal.
Let me say it this way.
You could have just went PC and just figured out everything, but no, you went and bought a PS4 Pro. Oh my god.
Yeah. So now that Fabio was back,
PS4 Pro. I took a day off of work to buy that.
He sure enough did too.
Okay.
Poor uneducated Alabamians.
And here you were saying that I am the one that likes dildos. You motherfucker decided to buy a $700 dildo that you're going to just shove it up your ass right now.
Basically. I can't wait to hear him complain that he's not getting the fidelity he thought. I can't wait.
Let me say this. All right.
I love the fact that it's not going to run 60 FPS for GTA 6, which is like the main reason people are actually interested in that shit.
There was a lot of people saying it because of that, which I thought was really ridiculous because you don't even know what the game's gonna run until the developer tells you.
Okay, but
like, I couldn't think it was doing that.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Okay, let's just be strictly unbiased here. Okay, let's be
biased.
Unbiased.
I'm just
okay, we all have our platforms of choices, but let's call it a spade. Let's just call a spade here. GTA 6 comes out. Okay, it comes out for Xbox Series and PlayStation. Okay, now PlayStation 5. Of the consoles, Xbox and PlayStation, which console and which variation of that console will it run best on?
I'm going PC, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, if you're going to play this game on console, and the only one that I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, well, based off of when that game comes out, the most powerful console at that time will be the PS5 Pro, mainly because Xbox is not releasing a Pro variant. If Xbox released a Pro variant, I even said this last night. I was really
know until we see the specs. We haven't even seen the specs for it yet. We've seen quote unquote leak specs, but we haven't seen any specs yet.
But Bushido, like we cannot argue that the let's call the CPU for CPU, it's relatively close to one another, right? I think the Xbox CPU is a little bit powerful, in fact, I think, right? Now, GPU for GPU, when they first came out, they were also on parity, but the GPU in this one is just much more powerful. Not much more powerful, but just more powerful, right? So just based off of numbers, just by the mathematics alone, in theory, you would expect...
No, you wouldn't.
Game for game, that game to be running best on the PS5 Pro, then Xbox Series X, and then everything else falls from there.
Listen,
right?
Here's Bob here to challenge you right now.
All right, go ahead. I mean,
I'm a new challenger.
No, I mean, I'm not saying you could probably buy a 5090. You paid $3,000, sell your firstborn and your left kidney, and get a 5090 and have this thing running on 244 frames per second with ultra ray tracing or whatever, right? You can have your
direction I'm going in.
You can have the fucking. You can have your jizz on GTA be ray traced as well, right? Okay, so fine. I want to see ray traced jizz. You know, so there you go. I mean, what's the point of all this graphical fidelity if we can't make the really important things graphically worth looking at?
These are the important
things.
If
you look at the difference between the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series X, it is the same difference that the Series X was to the regular PS5.
Okay, I agree.
The other thing that I find funny is now that the number keeps going up now online.
Many games that played better on the PS5 than they did on the Series X, even though the Series X had 2 teraflops more GPU power than the Series
Well, that was because a lot of third-party game developers felt that their primary platform will be the PlayStation because that's where the base was, right? So they probably developed for the PlayStation.
That's the other thing too, though. That's the other thing too. It's going to be up to the developers whether or not we'll even see third-party wise. First-party wise, you should be able to see it. You should be some type of difference. You should, but you remember we got a bottleneck on it, and they're saying that you could get a 30% difference, but I keep seeing now that people keep boosting that number up from 30, 35 to 40 to 45. I'm talking to you, Nib, and he says, "Oh no, it's always been that." I'm like, "No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't been at all.
Let's play a conservative measure. Let's play a conservative measure, okay? Let's just say, let's forget even 30. Let's say 25%, okay? So what you're saying is that any game, any third-party game, apples for apples, will play 25% more better on the PS5 Pro.
That's up to the developer then. If it can, if you want to say, can it from just off of just the leaked specs, yes, supposedly, right?
Supposedly, right. And that's what we can go off of right now.
We don't know if, like I still keep saying this. Even if Xbox came out with a Pro, I wouldn't buy it. I'm not falling for the Xbox One X again. I'm not falling for PS4 Pro again.
You're a PC guy, right?
No, I'm just going PC finally.
Well, see, I'm not. I just can't bring myself to do that.
Just an basically.
Mainly because I just look, okay, right now, if you come and see my gaming setup, the way it works, in my living room, I have this 88-inch TV, and behind the TV, that's where my wife allowed me to put the consoles so that it wouldn't be seen by the guests when they're sitting in the living room. Here's the consoles, right? So I am strictly a console gamer. Now, can I, in theory, build a PC that I can connect to my TV and then run it that way via like big picture mode or whatever the crap y'all do, right?
No. You can run an HDMI right from your PC to your TV.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still going to go through Windows. I'm still going to be dealing with the different launchers, etc. Steam, Epic, Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass, whatever you want to call it. But you see, that's the thing. I don't want to do that. So if this is
wait. But you want to run 2 games on the ROG and wonder why you're getting 10 frames per second. And you want to argue us down about why it should be able to do. No, I'm messing with you. I just thought that was funny.
Because I'm looking for. Look, I am a strict console gamer. Okay, I will play. Right. I will pay out the yang, and you guys know this. You guys have witnessed this. I will pay out the yang.
Just now, I
will pay out the yang to preserve the quality of my console experience. Okay. I'm not a PC gamer. I'm never going to be a PC gamer. The ROG Ally is going to be the closest thing I got to PC. And I'm complaining about it because can I play 2 games concurrently on the Xbox? Yes, I can. Can I play 2 games using the switcher on the PlayStation? Yes, I can. Can I do the same thing on my ROG Ally X? No. Now, you could say it's because of whatever you want to call it. The chips are not powerful, whatever. All I know from a game playing perspective, I'm able to do stuff on my X and my PS5 that I'm unable to do on my ROG Ally. So if I'm not able to do it on my ROG Ally, this is already dissuading me from, adopting PC as my primary platform. Does that make sense? So if PC is not going to...
I always understood what you had to say. It just was that, because I even agree with you. If anything that would keep me on an Xbox console or PS5 would be if they both adopted or PlayStation adopted a higher frame rate. So if I was guaranteed that I could push it like a PC, get 60 frames, and I don't care about getting 4K. 1440 is fine with me. And I can especially get what is it called in Xbox again when you freeze your game and you could play it
instant game
Quick
response.
Quick resume.
Quick resume.
Yeah, instant resume. Yeah.
Right. Whatever
And
they call it, whatever PR speaker.
It's quick resume, but I like saying, I like trying to be
Why do
difficult. So anyway, so if I could
why
do
do
that,
you
then
like
I'd be
that?
fine with it. But since that's not the case all around, for all around, I'd rather to just get, everything else that I can't get on console. I would be going PC and getting, the frames. The frames are the most important thing to me. Frames make a game, to me, in my opinion, look better.
I see, in Twitter, we sit there and we debate about which console is the better console all the time, mainly because, hey, that's just, nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd, and drama attracts the most crowds, right? And that's why we sit there week after week, and go back and forth. PC's better. Hey, Xbox is better. No, PlayStation's better. No, Nintendo's better. The console wars, I was thinking about this week, and I came to a conclusion. It doesn't matter who your platform of choice is. The console wars are over, okay? Are over. You will always have Nintendo be the number one. Now, I'm talking only about console sales. I'm not talking about any other metric, okay? If you want to sell console for console, Nintendo will always be the number one console seller. PlayStation will always be number two, and Xbox will be three. And
you mean since the moment they made the Nintendo Switch, right? Because
Nintendo has always been the number one console seller.
No, Nintendo Wii U.
No. Let me explain. Let me explain.
The Wii U was what?
But no. Yeah, I know that's what you're going to bring up. The Wii U. No. This is what. No. But then this is exactly what I was expecting. No. They will always be. Look, okay. Here's the thing. Nintendo is in a unique situation that Xbox and PlayStation would give their right and left kidney to be in. Nintendo's has 4 different groups of gamers they compel to, and many of them do not overlap. Let me explain. PlayStation, right? Why do people go to PlayStation? People go to PlayStation, play your games like your God of War, your Horizon Forbidden West, your Ghost of Tsushima, and whether you're a PlayStation fan, Xbox fan, whatever, you cannot argue. Apples for apples, those are good games. All right, apples for apples. Will they be something?
Also, the majority of them play there because that's where their friends play.
But the games are generally good. But the problem with those games, whether you're talking about Spider-Man,
I agree.
Whether the problem with those games is that they are catering to the same population base. That's why when you see it, they don't really. They're unable to push beyond like 20 million. I would say 20 million because it's the population is the same. Nintendo is in a unique predicament because even with the Wii U and the Wii that preceded it, they had one platform but 2 consoles to sell that one platform. They had their home console and they had their portable console. Their home console catered towards gamers who are like more into your Zeldas and your Marios and stuff like that. And then you had your portable console that catered more towards your Pokemon, that catered more towards your Smash Brothers, that catered more towards your what's that other big one they have? Mario Kart. But here's the thing.
So big that you don't even remember. No,
right, but check it out. Can you say a Pokemon player is a Mario player? No. However, can you say that a Ghost of Tsushima player is a Horizon Forbidden West player? Relatively speaking.
Most of the time, no.
Well, I would say Ghost of Tsushima players and Forbidden West players, they're more of what we call an intersection of those groups of players. There's more people of those that are in common than there are players who are Pokemon and Mario players in common.
I just said God of War. I must have misheard you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. So what I'm saying is look at who Nintendo. So the biggest problem for Nintendo from day one was they were bifurcating their population. They have games that nobody can touch. Let these bastards put out another fucking Mario Kart 9. That's all these assholes have to do. Here's the goddamn Switch 2. We can play Mario Kart 9. It's coming out in a month. Get your money ready. I guarantee you there'll be a fucking line. And then
I agree.
Then,
that's why I'm gonna back you up with this.
Right.
Because even though I don't agree with they've always been, but they've always been there inside people's hearts. But I will admit, once you came to the Switch era, it's curtains. Because now you've shown everybody a different way of playing the game. I remember when the Wii U came out, and I remember saying to my son, I said, see, this is what Nintendo should have did was they should have left everything onto this if they could, onto just this and made it portable. I said, I guarantee they would have went crazy with this because it would have been portable. The screen is big enough. Well, the screen is bigger on there, but the screen is big enough and you'd be able to play it on the go. I say it would hit with the casuals and it would hit with they're not really even hardcore fans, but you know what I mean? The hardcore Nintendo fans. And sure enough did. And not only that, I don't see how anybody could wrestle that back from them, because if you look at it, most the biggest trend now that's shown is that the mobile gaming industry is becoming as big as the console gaming industry because people are buying ROGs. What's the one from the Snapdragon?
Lenovo?
Yeah. So so you got those handhelds, and everybody's begging Xbox to make one, and you get to make one, and it's $700, and people are buying them like it's no big whoop, and so it's showing me that the turns have tabled, because now people want these high-end handhelds as opposed to a home consoles. Because think about it, I got a ROG, and you could put on a station and hook it up to the TV and play it on your TV. So it's becoming more of the thing now that people like, as opposed to just home consoles. So I see people buying a home console still.
But in the end, what pushes a console the most? What is the clincher that sells consoles the most? A game, right? Well, guess what? When Nintendo merged their mobile and their console division into one, the game was done. Because think about it. You've got 4 separate populations of people. When you release your next console, you've got 4 separate populations of people that you can cater to. People, and those are divergent populations. There is a little bit of overlap, but not as much as an overlap as PlayStation and Xbox has. Okay.
Right.
What do I mean by that? When they release the console, the Mario and Zelda fans, who those 2 populations overlap quite a bit, they're going to buy it. Your Smash fans, who do not really necessarily overlap with Mario and Zelda fans, they're going to buy it. Your Mario Kart fans, who don't necessarily line up with the Smash guys, with the Zelda guys, they're going to buy it. Then you got your Pokemon guy. And Pokemon is a fucking juggernaut. As much as you guys love talking about GTA and
Pokemon is big as anything.
Pokemon was OG. Is OG. Yeah. They showed people this is possible in gaming. This type of size or this type of metric of user base. They got 4 distinct, and we're not even including some of the games like Splatoon that also have developed their own following. So, yeah. So, I mean, Sony doesn't have that. As much as I love my PlayStation, Sony doesn't have that, because you have 2 populations in Sony, 2 separate populations. You got your God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima guys, and you've got your GTA guys. I can't think of a third circle a third population base that Sony's going to. Okay, Xbox, they got the Gears and Halo guys, and they got the Forza guys. So
And now they got the RPG guys as well with all their acquisitions, considering Bethesda, Obsidian, In Exile.
But when we start getting a regular cadence, the problem is look at the population.
We're getting a pretty regular cadence about now. I think it's undersold how regular the cadence has been as far as like hitting a certain metric. Yes, but as far as like hitting the cadence, they've been pretty consistent with the games, if you ask me. But
the fundamental problem with the Xbox is they're like, we don't give a fuck about the console. If they made everything first party and kept it like, if they made everything exclusive, then it would be a different discussion to be had. Xbox right now is in a situation. They're like, look, we can see that we're not going to be first. It's probably going to be Nintendo, because if I can do this, and I'm a fucking math teacher in Alabama, they got number crunchers in Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo who are doing these numbers and can look at this shit and say, you know what, this is how it's going to pan out. Okay. So they're like, okay, well, we're not going to be number one. We're not going to chase after number two. And so what the fuck are we going to do? So what do we sell? We sell games. Well, we're going to sell them on any fucking platform. If they want our platform, yeah, we'll sell it to them, but we're not going to be married to our platform. Because you're fighting a useless battle. You already know the outcome of the battle before you go in. So why in the fuck do you want to fight it? Why don't you change it up? Maybe you might change the outcome of the battle. So that's what I'm saying. So there's no console war anymore.
Honestly, am I the only one who has been tripping for like the last 20 minutes since we started talking? Like, honestly, I lost the track of what was the point of all of this. I'm sorry.
My point is that, like, with consoles, we always sit here and debate about consoles, and I'm gonna always buy consoles because we always like fighting about consoles, but it's no point fighting about consoles anymore because there's really no console war to be had anymore, because I think they're pretty much set in stone the way things are going, unless something really upends and turns it. So that being said, if you're a console gamer and the PlayStation 5 Pro is the most powerful thing, and that's going to give you the best fidelity of your games, then it makes sense to buy it. So there you go.
So what was your favorite game of the partner preview today?
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Vinny, how come you didn't come in to save me?
Sometimes people just need to learn their lessons, Bushido.
Even Bushido was not keeping up with the bullshit going on here.
Bullshit. What do you mean? Like, seriously,
I'm just kidding.
Like, seriously, like, okay, honestly, go ahead.
No, don't get me wrong. I totally understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you. No worries whatsoever, especially when it comes to the console wars. Fair enough. I'm just making jokes. I just want to cause chaos. I'm sorry, God. You know me, Wise. God damn it.
Why is acting like that? We do it on his show all day long. That's all we do.
This is the first fucking epiphany I had over a week. So I'm impressed. I'm happy my two neurons can talk to one another.
I mean, you're way too defensive right now. Like, what do you mean you don't agree?
Dude,
with my idea?
Look, I just washed. I spent 40 fucking minutes in the kitchen sink washing dishes. Okay, so I'm kind of pissed right about it.
And Bob spent 2 hours of his life watching the new Joker movie. So shut the fuck up.
That was horrible.
Motherfucker, you watched that entire movie?
Yes, he did.
That's literally what I said.
You know what's bad though, Bob? I gotta back you up with one thing. We were watching. Me and the wife was watching.
It's like walking into a building with a bomb, knowing there's a bomb in there, and you're still going. It was like, oh, maybe the bomb's dead.
I got time to get in and out.
I didn't know what kind of movie it was gonna be.
You don't do reviews. Don't look at reviews. So look, Bob. This is where I'm gonna back you up at. So I saw Madam Web was on stream, and I was like, I guess there's nothing else is on. So I decided to watch it with the wife. And man, for some reason with me, once I start watching something, I'm invested to see what happens to the end, unless it's really bad. It's only a couple of movies I can't remember, but I know a couple of movies that I've seen that I was like, I'm not watching the rest of this trash. I actually might have watched the rest of that trash if my wife didn't say, are we really going to watch the rest of this? And I was like, no. It just really was like bad. It really was.
It's like watching two homeless people fighting and stabbing each other at the subway.
You said Doom?
No, I said it's like watching two homeless people stab each other at the subway. It's like, you know, you shouldn't be watching that. Probably do something about it, but it's like it has your attention.
Okay, we are definitely okay. We are going to be canceled for sure now. God damn, what was that? What was that analogy?
All I know is
That's real messed up.
we went to the movies. It was me and my son. We had gone.
Not me.
We had gone to see Joker 2. It was me and my younger son, and we got the big tub of popcorn, and we went to the theater, and we sat down. And this is before we saw any of the previews and everything. And then we watched the actual previews before the movies. And by that time, the tub was pretty much halfway done. And then, like within the first 10 minutes of the movie, the tub was totally empty. And we looked at each other.
Really
we're like, "Yeah."
Your son to watch Joker 2? This isn't like a made-up scenario.
No. He saw the original Joker. What difference does it make? Like, I mean, you know, the kids these days, shit, man.
He trying to say you should have seen yourself.
I would have called CPS.
I mean, come on, White.
Listen, not because it was an R-rated movie, because you took him to see such a
Because it
bad
was a
movie.
Wise, come on.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
Bob, no,
Anyone-
like, Wise, be honest,
Oh,
Wise.
man.
He was grounded, and you needed to punish him somehow.
Yes,
So you
and that was a good punishment, Wise. That's good parenting.
No, we were watching. No, but
that's good parenting.
we ate the bucket of popcorn. Then we looked at the movie. We're like, yeah, this is dog ass. So we walked out and we told the lady that my son has an attack of diarrhea, so he needs to go home immediately. So we got our refund.
Yo,
I would
You're
have just
genius,
told the lady,
Wise.
never show that shit here again.
never show it here again. Shit.
So I think we only got a couple games left from the partner preview to bring up. Blind Fire.
Go on, Bob. What you guys talked about?
Yeah, we went over.
So far.
We talked about Eden Prime. We talked about
of course,
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Yes. He talked a little bit about China. A little bit like China. A
But
little.
China-
Yes, I was
The
there.
Control
I was there. I'm
multiplayer
talking-
game.
Okay, fair enough.
The FBC Firebreak. It is actually a multiplayer game. It's going to take place in. I mean, it looks like they pulled maps directly out of the game Control and multiplayer game. You were here. We talked about Alan Wake 2 DLC, right?
Yes.
Chronos: The New Dawn announced from Bloober Team, which is now the articles that I'm reading from. They do list the games, the platforms that all these games are coming to, and with the Bloober Team game not coming to PlayStation, that kind of strikes me.
The heck?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
It says the game is coming in 2025 for PC and Xbox, and then the very next game they mention is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, and it says PC, PlayStation, Xbox consoles.
But was Pirate already
Well,
announced
maybe
for
they-
PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or what?
I think
Well,
PlayStation
maybe they-
paid to keep it away from PlayStation.
See if they paid, excuse me, if they paid for the development of a game, then that's one way you get a game to be
Basically-
exclusive to your for
Basically
your
what you're trying
console. So
to
maybe.
say- So you're basically trying to say is that PlayStation decided to make a deal with the developer so they can block the game on the PlayStation 5, the base console, and just be available on the PlayStation 5 Pro?
No.
Yes.
We're saying PlayStation paid to
Yes.
take it off entirely.
But
Hey,
yeah,
PlayStation, maybe
Pirate
Like, yeah,
PlayStation
just keep that
is,
shit off our platform.
maybe PlayStation paid a Blooper Team to say, oh, okay, well, after that shit show that was Silent Hill 2 and the graphical fidelity, here you go. Here's some money. Keep your game off of our platform.
Hey, is the game doing? How's the game doing anyway?
Actually, the game's doing well. I'm just fucking with them. Actually, the game's doing well. Yeah, I think it's like
Oh,
1 million, 2 million.
Go on, Bob. Like we don't even let the guy speak for 2 minutes. Go on, Bob.
But no, so Chronos.
The Chronos, the new Dawn, the trailer looked
God
good though.
damn it, but you don't shut the fuck up. Let Bob talk.
It really.
It's the new Dawn, and I was saying it looks cool from the trailer. You know, we're seeing gameplay, but the trailer has me, you know, intrigued.
You play like a Bioshock-like person.
You know, sometimes when Bob talks, I don't know if he's talking or laying a turd and talking at the same time.
Bobby, don't let him talk to you like that at your show. You get him.
So, if you ever listen to how he talks, he'll talk and then he'll stop.
And the Pirate Yakuza game, I'm not really sure what that game is, because what time period is this game? What time period?
It's in our time. It's just a goofy.
Yeah,
game.
It is a promise game, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a goofy game. All that's supposed to be happening in our time.
Animal Well. Were you around when we went through Animal Well?
I didn't see Animal Well.
Good. Animal Well is pretty good. If you've not had a chance to play it, play it. It's a really good Metroidvania. Graphic style is reminiscent of the 8-bit era. Very good game. If you're into Metroidvanias, it's a really good game. If you're not, then it's an easy pass. So
it's got lots of shadows.
Well, easy pass.
They can't stop talking about shadows.
Hey, I didn't see that last part in the end of Chronos. Then you're doing the looks like gameplay.
Yep.
That looked cool. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna play it.
I'm mad at it's come out 2025.
Blindfire hit early access today.
Did it?
Yes, it did. And I don't know, a shooter in the dark? That could be very interesting.
Very interesting.
Because you're only using spotlights and strobes and gunfire as your light. It's could be interesting. Mouse PI. I know Fabio said he liked the look of that. Kind of Doom meets Cuphead.
I'm looking forward to Mouse PI. I've been on Mouse PI for the longest.
And I don't know why, I just never did it for me.
It reminds me of like, it looks like the spiritual successor to 13. You know, remember when 13 came out? It was that cell shaded first person shooter. I think it was on Xbox. Yeah. So right. I always liked, the reason I like Borderlands is because of just the artistic style that it has as a first person shooter. Most of the time. Yeah. But this one reminiscent of those old Steamboat Willie cartoons and stuff. Yeah. I'll give it
Bobo, Babbo. Yeah. I didn't get it right the first time I said it. I didn't get it right the second time.
I thought the game looked cool. Man.
It did. I can't wait to play as the dog.
Yeah. I know. What did Vinny say? He said he doesn't want to play as a baboon. It was like his baboon. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think we've touched on all the games in the preview. Now.
Whoa! You sound like Diddy there when you said that.
Now I want to punch Fabio in the gut with this one.
I thought you said you're gonna punch.
What have I done?
First,
I was gonna give him a chance to finish first, though.
First on our list of news topics: Halo Studios, new name, new engine, new games, new philosophy.
Oh yeah, since then
it's
dead. Since the last time we did the show.
Halo's
new
dead.
Everything, same old bullshit.
Halo is dead. That's right. Everybody was pumped up for like 48 hours, and then articles started coming out saying Halo is dead. It's dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. We saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
Who wants to play that good game?
I I mean, the thing with Halo fans that you need to understand is that since after Halo Combat Evolved, every Halo fan or not every Halo fan, like the majority of Halo fans, they start hating the shit out of every brand new Halo game that happened
Yes.
because they are not combat evolved. The only game that since the beginning, like when it got released, was unanimously loved and like as the pinnacle of the series was Halo 1. Because guess what, everybody? The Halo cycle is real for sure. Which is like when a brand new Halo game gets released, it starts saying it's trash, it's horrible, the series is dead. And then the sequel of the sequel comes out, and then the previous game is called as it wasn't that bad, actually had some really nice ideas. And then the game after that comes, and yes, this was great, it was the best, it was amazing, and this and like and so on so on. It has been like that since Halo
I
2,
think
and it's still like that to Halo
no,
Infinite, and will continue to be like that.
no. I
Yes,
think
it was. Halo
Halo
2 was
One,
hated for a lot of people.
the Bungie Halos, Halo 1, 2, 3, and ODST, and Reach. I think those are
I think Reach is.
those games are
No,
gold.
they're not. No. They are right now, but at release, not at all. Not at all. Like people hated a lot. Some people really hated Halo 2 because the campaign was too
Oh
short.
man, what was this?
Oh,
Because the legendary difficulty was way too unfair, or Halo 3 because they didn't like the graphics or changing some voice acting, Halo Reach because of the multiplayer, Halo 4 definitely because of the multiplayer, and so on, so on.
You know, it's funny. Halo 5 had the greatest multiplayer of all the Halos, but the story campaign was trash. I mean, it was
But like,
dog water. And the
but
thing
like,
is, it was certain things I liked about it, but it was a lot I hated about it.
try to understand this that I'm not trying to say that there's no hope whatsoever because I never for any moment had the thought of Halo is dead. Halo will never die. While Xbox still lives, Halo
Like the
will
last show
never
we
die.
had,
Because
the way
what?
you talk.
Yeah,
all right,
because
look,
guess what?
listen.
Halo is Xbox and Xbox is Halo. Guess what?
All right,
That's
I'm
the truth.
sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. We're moving on to the next topic.
Seriously,
Ah,
That was your fault, Bob. That was your
I'm
fault. You should have read the
sorry I
room.
brought it up. Alien
You already know
Isolation.
whenever
Alien
Renault was in
Isolation
here.
is finally getting a sequel.
Wait, I didn't see that. What was
After-
this?
Listen, after 10 long years,
Whoa, whoa.
Sega,
Wait a second.
All right, next
all the
topic.
stupid
Next
stuff
topic.
Ernesto says, shut up, Vinny. Never mind.
after
Never
10
mind.
long years, Sega and Creative Assembly have announced that an Alien Isolation sequel is officially in early development. Yes.
You know, I never finished the first one. And I'll be honest why. With headset on, I just couldn't take it. It was too much for me at the time.
I don't know
was
about
scary.
you, but
It's so freaking aggressive, man. I don't know if it's like how
Well-
it's supposed to be, but like it's kind of difficult.
He's 100% right. It is stupid aggressive. Like any sounds you make. Listen, this is when you had the what's that thing called? The thing that you talk Xbox record that. What was that thing
Yep.
called? But anyway, so the Kinect. And so
Cortana, or yeah.
Kinect. And so
It's seriously
well actually
forgot
not
about
Cortana
that.
later on. It turned to Cortana later on, you're right.
Yeah.
So I remember playing it on that, and I'm telling you now, if you dropped a popcorn kernel onto the ground, he was and he come breaking to wherever you were hiding at, and he got you. And it irritated the life out of me, even though I did like it. but it like creeped me out because of the fact it was so accurate, and so I stopped playing after a while. I think I got to the.
Oh god, I can see Bush sitting on a couch, hiding, trying to be as quiet as he can, and somebody in the background shuts the door. Somebody shuts the door down the hallway.
Someone in the background.
And he turns.
All this DoorDash.
He turns and looks down the hallway and goes, "No! Get to the chopper! Run!"
Oh man, I'm basically throwing my life away then. Yeah, I liked the game though. It was good. It was a good game. It just was. It was too intense with the headphones on, because it could still pick up. Because even when I turned off the Cortana thing, it still could hear through your headset, and it was too good for its time. But it's a good game though. I'm glad it's getting a sequel.
Anybody like Goat Simulator? Because the remastered is licking its way onto Xbox Game Pass next month.
Nope.
Oh wow!
He was looking forward to it. He couldn't stop.
When I go to Iran next month, I'll make sure I ask.
He says you're going to Iran next month.
I'll ask if anyone likes a Goat Simulator.
Honestly, I'm surprised to this day that Sony did not make any sort of partnership with the developers of that game and title it as Goats of Tsushima, honestly, but okay. The Goat of Tsushima, like it.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that tomorrow. That's so good.
You're gonna use that word, and they're gonna be like, I don't get it, Pop.
So,
we don't get it. We don't play video games.
Next on the list, apparently there was.
Bobby, you're getting way crazy to the minute.
No. Apparently there was a PS1 cult classic called Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles.
Yes, which was a really good game for its time. At its time.
It's going to hit Xbox on January 23rd.
No thanks.
No
thanks. That game is very dated.
Oh.
Very much dated.
It's been a while since I've eaten oxtails.
Been a while?
Yeah, I might eat oxtails tonight. Been a while. So, cool. I'm sorry, I don't care about those games. I apologize.
It just doesn't give a fuck.
Xbox Game Pass confirms MechWarrior 5 Clans is the Day 1 edition.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's good.
I like me some MechWarrior.
Where you get all this news from? You getting slow drip from Thember? Thanks, Thember.
Yeah, Thember's hooking me up.
Good stuff, Thember. My man's in there.
We've already seen the first 3. Now we get the last 3. Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remastered is real, and it's coming to Xbox in February of 2025.
Actually looks pretty good.
What? Released a $600 uninspired console?
No. It looks good for a remaster of such an old game. I thought it looked pretty good for an old game. Now, has anybody watched the anime on Netflix? Anybody seen that yet?
That's pretty.
I haven't seen it yet, but I keep seeing all the DEI, or not DEI. What people keep saying now? It's not DEI, but the woke, the woke no breastises thing.
Ooh. No breastises.
What game is this? What anime is this?
This is Tomb Raider on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
The animation or anime.
Yeah, some people are up in their titties because like her titties are not pointy or something, and they're like,
no, they're just not. They're not big at all. They're non-existent. Like,
I mean, she looks pretty in the anime, so I don't know.
That's about it.
They all look the same when you turn off the lights. It's a matter. All that matters is they're moist or not. So.
I don't know, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the last episode of Game Set Live. Unfortunately, next week we will be canceled.
I mean,
we got plenty of material for it to get canceled on this week. Plenty.
Find all copyrights. Go to
You heard it
Bob,
here
otherwise
first.
known as K2.
You heard it
KY
first. KY Bob, despite his namesake, likes to drive. I guess that's why he likes him. That's why he calls himself KY, because he.
Tetris Forever compilation coming to PC and consoles next month.
Bubba's like, I'm just not playing into this. To your hands.
I like Tetris. I wasted a lot of hours on Tetris.
Especially if you guys don't have any baby oil.
What's Tetris?
You don't know what Tetris is? I could play you the jingle right now. I could do it.
Oh my lord, are you going to play the jingle? Please do so. Are you going to sing it for us?
First off, my grandsons, whenever I talk about games and I mention something like Tetris, and they're like, what's that? I really want to take a whole swing from the ground all the way up to their chin. Like, you got to be kidding me. You don't know what Tetris is? And you're like, no. Should I? And I'm like, oh my God, I hate your children nowadays. Oh.
Okay. Next on the list, something.
Oh, Bob, don't do that.
Next on the list, something near and dear to my heart. IO Interactive, the developers of the Hitman series, have revealed they're working on a game series called Project 007.
What happened?
I wonder what that game's about.
It's gonna focus.
Yeah, what happened to Project Dragon?
It's gonna focus on a young James Bond, and it aims to launch a new trilogy.
I thought the game that they were working on for Xbox was Project Dragon, and it was really scale bound in disguise.
Nope. Project 007. Da, da, da.
Oh, Bobby's starting to sound sleepy.
Oh,
Bobby had to work.
I had to work a 10-hour day today.
Okay. See, I'm like, Wise will have us hostage for a 4.5-hour show. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty fun though.
I'll say this though: if my kids ever told me they didn't know what Tetris was, I would have told them this is what your mom should have done.
Oh my God! You allowed Wise to bring his soundboard in here.
My God.
Hey, it made her famous. Maybe it might make the show famous.
It really did. And she's not even that good looking. I was like, really?
Oh, I'd fuck her. I mean, pussy's pussy. But
God, man, Wise, my man, come on now. Like, we invited you to be here, or maybe not. Maybe you just, for what I know, you might have just invaded the fucking show for what I can tell. But like, we didn't.
That's what we migrants do. We cause invasions. So yeah, I'm a migrant. So.
But like, we didn't call for the entire package. God damn it.
Yeah, so listen.
So you've been focusing on my package. How long has this been going on?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So Thimber wants me to bring up
do you have even a package?
Starship Troopers Extermination game.
That looks cool. I've seen clips of it from people who don't have good taste in games and buy anything.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Magnum.
Like you?
But that's my buddy. That's my man Magnum. But thanks to Magnum, he buys anything, and so I get to look and see, if the game's any good from watching him play, because he'll play anything. Magnum is I'm in like 3 group chats with him. I love trolling him like almost every day.
Have you played ReFantagio yet?
Who?
ReFantagio, the new game by Altus.
Metaphor.
ReFantagio? What's the game?
Metaphor.
Sandwich or something? Metaphor?
Metaphor Refantagio is made by Atlas, the same people who did
that game is fire.
You played it? Yeah, that game is
just...
Hold on.
Oh God.
That's game of the year, easily.
Yeah, the game is next level. Good. So.
Easily game of the year.
So the really funny thing about Starship Troopers Extermination is it had a very successful PC launch, and we've been waiting
doing my part.
We've been waiting eons for it to come to Xbox, and now it's finally arrived. But there's a lack of reviews from the critics on day one. We do have a good batch of impressions from users, but no critics have even talked about it. Apparently, it's a
Listen,
little rough
Magnum.
around the edges.
I'll go back to Magnum again. Magnum bought Predator Hunting Ground, even though that game never did well, and he loves it. And so I could never take his advice for a game, but I could look at his clips and discern whether or not the game's ain't good. And that game's not good. But the Starship Troopers, in my opinion, look pretty good. I just have to play it, Too bad we don't get demos anymore for, games.
Playing what, Thimber? Haktua?
Oh, please. Stop it. Hey, Thimber, when are you going to come on the show?
Listen, Thimber wants me to tell you that Project Dragon is still in the works alongside Project 007.
How's he know?
Because
Who needs
I'm
a
messing
Jazz
I'm messing with him.
when you
I
got
have a
messing with
moderator that
community,
knows things.
right?
I was
Thimber
smart.
works
Yeah.
for IO Interactive. You did not know that?
Thimber works for who? Stop
Thimber
it.
works for IO Interactive.
No, he doesn't. You
Even
almost got me,
then,
too.
Thimber
You
goes,
sold that real well.
You don't know.
Not
You
Haktua,
don't know shit about
even
Thimber. Do you
Phil
know anything about
Spencer's
Thimber? Do you
playing
even
it.
know his real name?
Yes. It's
it-
Thimbaline. Got his last name down.
Timberino.
But his first name is Thimbaline.
No. Like it's actually.
Or is it
How can
Timberlane?
I say? How can I
pronounced
say
wrong.
his name? Like how can I say his name in a way that you guys are going to understand? His name is Thiago actually.
Jago?
Yago. That's a common
Thiago.
Brazilian name, isn't it?
But if we were going to make an American or English translation to that name, it would be James.
But
Okay.
isn't Jago still Jago?
Yeah, but to make
So-
it
so in other
simpler,
words-
like, because
so in
there's,
other words,
like
Jago's
Bobby's
still
name-
cooler than James.
Bobby's name-
Fuck
Yeah, I think so too. Jago. So in other words, if Bobby's name is Bobby in America, is Bobby in Brazil, isn't it?
is
Barbarino.
Roberto actually.
No, not Roberto. I see. I
It
can't
will
roll my
be
R.
equivalent.
I'm
Like
so
it will
jealous
be
of that.
it will be equivalent to Robert. Let's put it like that.
Roberto.
Mm.
Can you do it for me again, Ernesto? Can you roll your R for me? Can you say
Fabiano
Roberto?
Roberto.
Can you do that for me? Can you say it?
What? Sorry.
What's it?
Rabiotto.
Roll the R again. Roll the R.
Yeah, roll the R.
Reza Ramon.
Ramone.
You want to mess with Reza Ramon?
You know, as a young guy, I didn't know that he wasn't really laughing guy.
What
You know, I
is
was so
Oh,
dumb when I found out. I was like, oh my god, I thought he really was.
Okay, I'm really curious. Like, are you guys not capable of doing that sound that I just did with
Yes,
VR?
no, we're not. No.
You're no, you're just doing a port right now. What the fuck?
Roberto. Roberto.
all right, we are spiraling into madness. On that note, Fabio,
Damn.
Ernesto,
What? Oh my
Ernesto, tell people where they can find you at, Holmes.
How do you like those R's rolling?
That was you. Oh, I thought that was Bob. Oh man.
My lord. Well, you can find me not.
Sorry.
Oh lord. Well, you can find me here on the KY Bobby Show. You can find me also on the XPN Network YouTube channel as part of the XBL Party Podcast. You can find me also on Xbox as Buffalo Lizard 8. And guess what? You can find me back on Twitter. I'm back because it's not blocked in Brazil anymore, everybody.
So there's 7 other Buffa lizards out there.
My fucking lord, are you really going to be focusing on that part of the information? Yes, there were 7 others. Actually, there's just one. I kept the 8
There's
just
7
so I
otters?
can
I thought we were talking about lizards.
No, there were other Buffon lizards. There were 7 other Buffon lizards, but like there aren't anymore. I just kept the 8 because I can remember
You
who I
just killed
killed.
all the others?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the
I
one?
killed.
Remember the one?
I killed.
It killed all
I
the
killed
others,
from 1. I killed from 1 to 7, basically.
and then it made you strong enough to be the one. Okay.
Exactly, and then I became the
Interesting.
8th Buffon lizard.
The eighth.
You know the arbiter
That's
from
pretty
Halo.
cool, sir.
Eventually, they all die, and another one
Final
takes its
lizard of the
place.
Bufas.
And another one. And
And
another
another
one.
one goes, and another one goes, another one bites us.
We don't got no label. She say she want bottles. She ain't got
Oh, man. No, he didn't. That's got to be wise. Anyway,
Sorry.
Mr. Bushido, the professional. Where can people find you?
you're going to find me on Xbox, Twitter. On Twitter, I'm really thinking of changing my name to Mr. Ernesto Bushido and 7
There you go.
now. I'm really liking that
I'm about
name.
to call you Ernesto then, if you really enjoyed it.
Or Mr. Bushido Ernesto. We'll figure out the details later. But yes, you'll find me on those places and here on the KY Bobby Show and on when the internet acts like it has a real spine here in Chicago. You know, I talked to my mother about this, and she lived in Illinois, and it was by accident I brought this up that the internet here sucks, and she said I thought it was just me. She said her internet went on the fritz every freaking week. I said I hate it here.
You're
I can't wait
kidding.
to go back to the land of stable internet. I can't stand it here. So anyway,
Okay. So I hope there aren't any fans, anyone listening from Chicago, because apparently
No.
Bushido considers you as cavemen. Like,
I'm hoping
God
that people from Chicago hear this, rally together as brothers and sisters of the internet, and fight.
Hallelujah.
Chicago, look, let's be honest. Your internet sucks. Your pizza sucks. Deep dish is not a fucking pizza. It's a pie, goddammit. Get it through your heads.
That
Hey,
motherfucker
yeah.
from
I live in
Alabama.
the
What are you
sticks of
talking about?
Kentucky, and I got better internet than them fellas.
Seriously,
Well, there's only 3 of people on the internet in Kentucky, so
pizza.
of course that makes sense.
better. Yeah, and you can find me on the Wise Old Gamer Show every Friday at what is it, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard?
Yep,
Mhm.
6 p.m.
See,
My
I still
fucking
stuck on this.
Friday after bingo
Central
night.
Time
That's how
thing.
you know you'll find Bushido. As
Yeah.
long as it's after bingo, he's there.
Yes. Yes, and I have to
I
win
mean, you
too.
can-
If I don't win, I'm
Like
gonna be
you-
sad.
I mean, you can find also Bushido in the hospital harassing the nurse next to you. So,
Not anymore. Unfortunately, oh, sometimes if you saw some of the ones, you would say unfortunately, but some of the other ones you'd be like fortunate. But anyway, yeah, so that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. USO Vinny.
Yes, sir.
USO Vinny.
You so Vinny.
Where can people
The
find
TV
you
show.
at? Rocking a 4090.
Down by the river. No, just
In a van down by the river.
Wow.
Mm,
I'm in a van down by
you can find me at Uso Vinny on all platforms, really. On Twitter, Xbox, Steam, PlayStation. Although I pretty much just stay on Steam nowadays, so.
And you know what that gets you? It gets you living in a van down by the river. So there you go.
Down by the river, over the stream. Dumpa, 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 ding.
Well, everybody,
Christopher.
That's it.
everybody head over to Steam and check out Yuso Vinny and see what he's been playing here lately.
And friend
A
him.
lot of games.
Be
No, a
friends with-
lot of games. You look
Yes.
at my
Big
Steam.
games. A lot of good games, folks. I only know the best games, and trust me,
Sure.
I know games. No one knows games like I do.
And the
Some of the
games
best
that
come
I
from
do
China.
play,
We have the
they're
best
not made
games
in-
ever. We've always played the best games. I've played games bigger than the best games.
The biggest
Especially
games,
in China.
and I'm
Especially from
talking
China.
big. I'm not talking small games like Days
I was playing
Gone.
those games while they were eating the dogs and cats.
Bats and the bats and the bats. Don't
You
forget the
folks wanna
bats
keep
as
your
well.
When they
games,
were
you're gonna
eating
have
the
to
cats
vote
in
for
China,
me.
I was playing the good games.
China. It's pronounced China. China.
Wise Old Gamer, where can people find you?
China.
Tell me, do you really want to love me forever?
Yeah, you can find me.
Pickles concert this Friday night at 7 p.m. Blaisdell Stadium.
6 p.m. Eastern every Friday night. Wasted with Wise with my ragtag bunch of panelists. I want to hesitantly call them that. Yeah, it's just a get together. We just analysts is more like it. But yeah, you can say not analysts,
I missed that part.
analysts. There you go.
I missed that part.
Yeah, so every so often we get guests coming in, and yeah, we just have a good time. We just talk about what happened throughout the week with everybody, and just let the shit go where it needs to
And just
go.
roast everybody and everybody to death. Anything you say, you got to watch what you say. If you say something that's roastable,
Yeah.
it gets roasted, and you better hope that every panelist doesn't decide that that's funny and they all want to jump in. Oh
And
yeah.
heaven forbid you say anything that Bushido, he's gonna get up and get his stupid on. There you go.
Oh my God, I'm never gonna let that down.
Like, do remember that as much as he's going to roast you, you can roast him back, and usually that's what makes the panel laughs the most.
Yeah.
Yes.
I eat the dogs and cats raw, but I like my humans roasted. There you go.
Oh, goodness. And this is KY Bob. Catch me on all platforms, YouTube, the Twitter X. Sounds like a porn channel, but hey, you know, Elon knew what he was doing. Yeah, you can catch the audio.
Up now.
Catch the audio. Catch the audio version of this show the next day wherever you get your podcasts from, and
That's the audio. What?
the audio version of this podcast wherever you get your podcasts the next day.
Stitcher, Podcaster,
Grinder.
Spotify,
And
Pandora.
with the things that my family has been through in the last couple of weeks, I can definitely say this next line from the heart. And I'll say it every week. Make sure you get out, touch some grass, and hug somebody that you love, and play some games, baby.
And make sure you touch the grass and don't smoke it, because it can still get you arrested in certain states.
Oh, you fucker. Seriously?